Hi guys, so my name is Almathea and today I am going to share my thought about the problem in our English language teaching. So I think the problem that in our English language teaching here is the way that most of English teachers here are taught their students to learn about the set of rules of language. They be taught about those set rules of grammar. They are taught about the descriptive grammar first, so they need to understand the rules of using English language to their students, and they taught it about those 16 grammar rules. Problem is, students in their first year of elementary school are already taught of how easy to use language by follow it set of rules by language itself. So because the students are already taught about those structure or those rules of how they should using English to as their language, they will tryna memorize those rules of grammar as many as they can in case to speak English, because they already thought that if you want to speak this language, if you want to speak English, you have to obey these rules because it is the way you have to speak this language. Make students can be easily forget about what material that their teacher taught them, because their English learning ability only focus on how good they will memorize those set of grammar rules, on which we call it descriptive grammar. And students can be easily afraid of making mistakes because the teacher are taught if you want to use language, this is the rules. So if they forget these rules, and it can make these students are afraid to making mistake because they forget the rules that their teacher are taught them. And I think the teacher needs to, so the problem is because that problems, the teacher needs to taught their students of how usually people use language in daily basis. Not all people always focus on those grammar. Those grammar are also important, but it's not always for the foundation to people to speak. So the teacher need to thought of how usually people use language naturally in daily basis. The issues that these students are really wanting to sound like native speakers by learning English. If they learning English, they are to focus on how they really want to sound like native speakers in their speaking ability. I think it can be because they are learning English from the internet, and their role model are native speakers. So they think that native speaker is a good measurement of how they need to learn English, is to sound like native speaker or just smart as native speakers, which however, native speaker is not a good measurement of your speaking ability, and teacher needs to be taught that of sounding like native speakers, and learning English to sound like native speakers is not necessary. So yeah, for my thoughts about the problems in English language teaching. I'm sorry if I'm making mistakes, and thank you for watching. I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye.